How many times do you open YouTube and the first words you type into that search field are, how do I? Listen, how-to videos are some of the best content on YouTube, and one of the fastest ways to get your YouTube channel noticed. You should definitely be making how-to videos. Today, I'm going to tell you what you need to do to make one that's awesome. I'm Jenn Jager. I make pro videos, and I also make videos for you to help level up your video marketing game for your business or yourself. If that sounds interesting to you, hit the subscribe button. So now let's talk about the 5 things you need to do to make better how-to videos. My first tip for you is to play to your strengths. You should be only making how-to videos about things you are actually expert in, because you want to make sure you're delivering really helpful information to your viewers, but also establishing yourself as a trustworthy resource. It's really a win-win for both you and the audience. Next up, you're going to want to focus on the how, not the why. Remember, if somebody's searching how do I, they already have what we call a bleeding neck, which means they have an urgent need. If they're on YouTube and searching for something, they want to know how to do it now. So you don't have to keep selling them on why they should be doing it. They already know that part. Just get down to the basics. My next piece of advice is to keep it simple. Sometimes when we know so much about a given topic, it's hard to kind of pinpoint what's really interesting and what the viewer really needs to know. But trust me, you don't want to be getting too deep into the weeds on any of your videos. Keep it really simple, step by step, so the viewer can follow along. My next tip for you is to keep retracing your steps over the course of your video. You want to make sure that your viewers are sticking with you through the entire video. They're understanding where you are in the process if it's like a multi-step process. In my tutorial videos where I show you how to make different animations using different software, I get into this a lot. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over, but really that's the best way to make sure your viewers are following along with you. So even if you feel silly kind of saying, okay, remember this, and I have to remind you of that and draw your attention here, that's okay. It really actually helps the person on the other side of the computer follow along with you. My last piece of advice for you is to really try to keep that energy up over the course of your video. When I do my how-to videos, some of them are long. They're like 30 minutes, and it's 30 minutes in the video, but while I'm actually shooting it, it could be an hour or more. And I always have to keep that energy up. People tell me that they find my tutorials a little bit more engaging than others. And if you've ever watched someone who's just kind of like reading or really drawing a video, it actually is kind of hard to watch. So I say, even if you need to take a break in the middle of things, make sure you keep that energy up. As tired as you might be, you always have to remember the person on the other side of the computer, your viewer, and how they might get bored with your tutorial. And that's the last thing you want to do. You definitely want to keep them engaged, and having good energy is a crucial part of that. Remember, people nowadays talk to Google and YouTube like they're talking to a real person. So they wouldn't search changing a garbage disposal, right? They would search, how do I change my garbage disposal? So when you're titling your how-to videos, you should be titling them in ways that you know people will actually be searching for them online. So let me know, how did I do in my how-to video about making better how-to videos? You see what I did there? If you thought this was good, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next Monday.